Okay then guys, what is going on? Cloud Plays here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we have got a load of Diablo 4 information for you guys. There is loads of stuff going on in the scene right now, including the announcement for 1,000 Diablo 4 hardcore players have finally evaded death. And we also have a load of information with the seasonal journey and some changes that they're going to be making before Season 1 even hits. So with that being said, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. Now with that being said, let's dive on into some Diablo 4 news. So starting off, Diablo's Twitter account actually announced that 1,000 Diablo 4 hardcore heroes evaded death, and their achievements will be celebrated for eternity in the halls of Blizzard. Now what they have actually done is they've taken the full list of names and they've etched it in stone on a statue of Lilith in the Blizzard studios. This is absolutely incredible and such a awesome way of being able to do it. Now some people are not happy in the comment sections of this though, as a lot of people are a little bit confused by it. Some people are stating that how is this even the case? You only announced just not long ago there was only around 200 people that were close to it, and then obviously some other people are saying that accounts have been boosted to get to that stage by their higher tier friends. It's actually extremely interesting as to how it works, but it was absolutely brilliant to know that we've had 1,000 players manage to reach a level 100 inside of hardcore. How the hell they do it, I will never know. As far as the normal game goes, I have so much fun inside of it, although I'm not the most strategic and not the most numbers sort of guy, so actually being able to make a build is taking me some time, even on the normal playthrough. So massive congratulations to those 1,000 people. I can't actually wait to see the full list of names. Apparently they are commemorating the trophy over evil, and once the blog is finished it'll be updated once the names are completely verified. So I'll leave the link down in the description for that one so you guys can go and check that out. In other news though, we have got some fixes that are quote unquote the big picture before Season 1, which apparently has been confirmed by Blizzard themselves, and they state that they are doing a re-evaluation of renown in seasonal content. On top of that, map portions discovered in Eternal Realm will carry forward to seasonal realms. Same with altars of Lilith, and both will count towards renown. On top of that, with dungeons and nightmare dungeons, we do have some changes coming. There are some buffs coming and nerfs that were to encourage intended gameplay, which obviously we know was from the first update. It was a little disappointing, but it was one of those things that we knew buffs were going to be on the horizon, with the first patch being such a negative one. On top of that, nightmare dungeons will reward more XP, which is going to make them a little bit more desirable, and something that a lot of you guys will be really happy about. A lot of people do the nightmare dungeons and they rinse and repeat them, so the fact that we can get some more XP from that is amazing. And Blizzard have also clarified that nightmare dungeons have a higher drop rate for sacred and ancestral gear, which is absolutely incredible yet again. Something I am yet to dive into, as my time for playing itself with a lot of games that are on the horizon just recently has been a little bit minimalistic, so getting towards nightmare dungeons is something that I want to do. If you guys want to get involved and try and help me out, that'd be absolutely incredible. I'll leave a link down to the Discord channel down in the description below. Feel free to jump on in with a like-minded gamers, and if you want to come and play with me on the downtime while we're not making videos, feel free to just drop me a DM. It'd be greatly appreciated. On top of that, sigils will now act as a fast travel item to the target dungeon. A new sigil can be used at the end of your dungeon, which is actually a really good motive. I feel like that's a really good insight as to where that one can go. And a large client patch is planned, covering 13 pages of patch notes, including fixes, additional performance issues. 13 pages of patch notes is an absolutely ginormous patch note, and this is all before we actually manage to get to Season 1. Now, what we actually see from it, we'll have to wait and see. I'm presuming there's going to be a lot of PC performance changes and stuff like that, but it'll be interesting to see what they've got inside of 13 pages. Let me know down in the comment section some of the things that you guys want changing inside of these patch notes, maybe some buffs or some nerfs that you guys want to see inside of the game also, or just even some bug fixes that are really irritating you right now. On top of that, we have got some new motive with the seasonal journey. We've got got a bit of information on that one right now. As you can see via the image on screen, this is what the seasonal journey will actually look like. Now, we know full well right now that if you do hop into the season and go for the battle pass, that you have to use the seasonal character to be able to do that. Now, if you have completed the storyline, this answers a lot of questions from the previous video where a lot of people were a little bit unsure. Me, myself, I've not really been involved inside of previous Diablo games as far as seasons go. I've just kind of played the base level game and then moved on to other games from that point. But this is apparently a normal motive, and when you go into new seasons, you have to play the new seasonal character to be able to move forward with the battle pass and the seasonal journey. Now, people were concerned as to what the seasonal journey was going to actually look like, but as you can see on screen, this is really, really easy, and it just doesn't look that difficult at all. If you complete the storyline on your main character, your alternate character, which will be the seasonal character itself, will already have that completed. You won't have to run through and play the storyline yet again. It'll just be more the additional motives towards that. So you can see right here, the objectives are things like achieve level 20, defeat monsters and complete quests, and other world activities to earn XP, craft a magic item. Items can be crafted from collecting crafting materials. We've got interact with jeweler and craft gem, where jewelers can be found in most major cities and towns, and complete 7 dungeons. Dungeons can be found scattered throughout Sanctuary. Now, that is really, really easy, and we have obviously got some confirmation on the factor that if you manage to complete all 9 chapters in the season journey, you'll actually get the chapter rewards. Now, what actually happens when you complete all 11, I don't have the information on. I am doing some digging to be able to get that for you guys as well, because obviously, as you can see in the bottom left corner, it says complete 9 of 11 objectives to earn chapter rewards and unlock a new chapter. But what is the motive for getting all 11 done? Maybe it's just a completionist thing. We'll have to wait and see. But it's really, really, really interesting to know, obviously, how this is going to work. This, for me, is a big insight, because realistically, you can carry everything over from these seasonal activities, from the battle pass and all of the cool cosmetic items, depending on which version of it you actually bought. This is going to be a really cool motive and incentive. You jump in with the new seasonal character. It may be your favorite character yet, but it may not be. What this does do, though, as much as people are getting a bit arsy about the fact that you have to play the seasonal character, is it does kind of force you to play into new characterization, and you may find your new favorite character inside of this. You may also absolutely despise it, want to get the seasonal journey and the battle pass out of the way, and then hop back onto your main and continue to rinse nightmare dungeons for all of the loot and all of the XP that you guys can gain from it. This, for me, is not actually as bad as what I thought it was going to be, although the internet is going crazy, and the comment section is probably going to scout me for this one, but I feel like there is a lot worse things that could actually happen inside of the game than having to use a seasonal character each season. We know full well that these seasons are going to just keep coming and coming and coming and coming, and we know full well that there's now going to be a new character each season, so roll on the content. I'm excited to see what it is that these guys can bring, and we're going to see exactly what we can do with it. Now, that is all we've got time for today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. Now, with that being said, thank you so much again for watching, and thank you so much for the love and support on the Diablo videos as of right now. Thanks again for watching, and as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.